Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing OneWe's Planet 9 Voyager. Now I decided to do a concert voiceover for this unboxing from when we saw them perform back in April 2025. Now I realize this album is from many years ago. It's not the most current album, which usually I attach my commentaries to the album that belongs to the tour. But for this concert, when we arrived there was a wonderful young fan there who was handing out these albums. So I don't know, she must have bought a bunch for a video call or something, I'm not sure. And so she had extras and she was just giving them out for free. So that's very, very kind of her. So for me, this album reminds me of the concert. So that's why I'm going to talk about it here. Now, this concert was a thing. To start with, unfortunately, there was some very not nice fans in the line, and I don't understand why everybody can't get along. But anyways, I myself love having good interactions with fans and talking about our experiences and our loves for the music and for the dancing and for the groups. And I don't know why people have to get nasty and try to be mean to each other. We're all fans of the same group. But anyhow, don't want to spend too much time on that. So I guess instead I will spend my time telling you about how much of a fool I made of myself. Anyways, I'm learning how to do concerts better, but I'm a very shy person. So I also use these concerts to try to push myself to try to get out of my bubble and to talk to people, because I really love K-pop, and I just find it's easy to talk to people when you have a love in common. So I'm just, trying to make myself be more social and talk better with people. So I do that a lot in the lines just to try to push myself. So anyways, the main thing that I also did in this concert was I bring along two people who are even shyer than I am, because I'm trying to help them to deal with their anxieties and to learn how to live their lives instead of being so overruled by their social anxieties. So anyways, we were in line to get our picture taken with the boys, and I'm watching everybody get their picture taken, and they're moving the boys all around in all sorts of different poses and in orders and stuff so they can sit by their bias. And I'm like, can we do that? And so I thought I was going to take a chance to try to help my two friends out so that they could sit between their biases, because I knew they wouldn't say anything. So I thought it was an opportunity for me to help them out and an opportunity for me to push my boundaries and make myself interact with people and try to act like a normal person socially, which I'm not very good at doing. So when we get up to our turn, I asked the lady, are we allowed to ask them to move their positions? And she says, yeah, sure, go ahead. So I went up there, and because I'm nervous and I'm shy, I don't like saying the guys' names. It's a different language. I pronounce them wrong. But I tried to say their names. So I don't know if I said them wrong or what. But when I asked the guys to move in the proper order for the next person in line, for some reason there was like confusion and stuff, and they didn't know what I was saying, and it just got kind of messed up. And then my friend stood there and wouldn't sit on the chair between them and have the picture taken because she was having shell shock, I don't know. And then the staff starts yelling at me, just sit down, take the picture. And oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed by that point, because it just totally, everything got ruined. So anyways, I don't think anybody got to sit beside who they wanted to, and I know it was messed up for me. So when I went to sit down, because she was screaming at me just to sit in the middle of the couch, I just sat down. I don't even know who I was between. The group photos aren't yet out yet, but I just apologized profusely to the guys and just said, I'm sorry they said I could do this. So, but what a lesson I've learned from this is that future concerts I go to, I'm just going to stand in line. I'm just going to do what I'm told. I'm not going to try to push my boundaries and work on my social skills and stuff and save my friends. Forget that. It was so embarrassing. But anyways, the concert was fantastic. The guys were great. Despite a lot of ruckus in the lines and some people being really mean and nasty and try to butt in line and all that stuff that usually goes along with concerts, we still managed to get in the front, and we got to be at the side where we wanted to be, because I think the three of us bias Kanghyun, so we wanted to be in front of him. My daughter biases Haran, the drummer, so you can never see the drummers. You should not bias a drummer. I've done that before. You just don't get to see them. But anyways, we had a good view. They were fantastic. Yonghoon was all over the place. He was very personable. He jumped off the stage and ran around. I couldn't see where he went because I was at the front and I couldn't see how far he went, but he came and stood in front of us and sang for a bit, and it was just so fantastic. They were really great. There's nothing like seeing a band live. I would highly recommend seeing them. I pray that when you guys go that you will have nice fans. No, most of the fans were nice. There was basically just this one that I don't know why she decided to be mean. I thought I was being nice, but anyways, you can't let that get you down. You have to enjoy the concert, and the guys were great. Like the performance was spot on, and they were fun, and it just was a great experience. So I highly recommend anybody to go and see them. I'm glad that I went, and I've learned my lesson how to keep my mouth shut and just stand in line and take the benefits and smile and be happy. And yeah. So I wish that all for you guys, and have a great time if you go to see them in concert. See you next time.